Well, hello, guys. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to Dave and Me on Live. And today's little watch along, which is Port Vale versus Peterborough. Very strange to do a small little watch along, if you will. But yeah, we're here. Obviously, a lot of you are here to do your wrestler swap thing as well, so we'll be doing that as well as we go along. So yeah, obviously this is a kind of like a mid table clash in the first division of the English League. Obviously, these two teams are fighting for a playoff place. I can see quite a few people in the chat. Hello, Dylan, Connor, James the Gilligaff Chadwick, Melissa. Hello, shout out to you. And yeah, Jesse Jackhammer. Interesting. About Liverpool. I can't even talk about Liverpool if I'm being honest. We're crap at the minute. We are hot garbage. I don't know what to say about them, to be quite honest with you. Fill your boots. uh, City in the mud. Well, Liverpool are definitely in the mud. We're in a quagmire. Have a right shout to you. Oh, I know nothing about these two teams. I'm going to tell you some as well. I really don't. I don't know too much about them myself. We'll learn together how this game will go on. Obviously, it's a mid-table clash in the first division. I know that much. It is two teams what are fighting for uh, playoff places. So it should be very interesting. It's the first time of having a look at lesser-known teams in the English divisions. So yeah, there's not a massive loot. Port Vale to win 2-1, says Melissa. The Jesse Jackhammer says ever saying hello. Right, I want everybody after this stream, if you want to see where I work, you need to click on YouTube and put in Northern Audits. Basically, a guy went round with a drone and started filming outside of my workplace. I'm not in the video, so you don't think you're getting a reveal of me. I'm not. I wasn't even working that week. That was the week that I had off, first week in January. But if you want to have a little sneak peek of where I work, there's the perfect opportunity to do that. And you see one of my managers. I'm just watching it now, actually. It's quite fun. In fact, like I said, I'm just watching it now. So, Northern Audits. If you want to see where I work, there's a good opportunity for you to do that as well. Anyway, enough about that because I'm sure it's not that interesting. But here is the starting 11 for Port Vale. They've got Jack Stevens, Lewis Cass, Big Cass. We should be calling him Big Cass, eh? Dan Jones, Nathan Smith, David Worrell, Ben Garrity, Mal Benning, Gavin Massey, a foreign name, Tom Pete, and Danny Butterworth. Great names. A lot of these names I can actually read. We've got Norris then for Peterborough, Butler, Edwards, Kent, Taylor, Clark Harris, Mason Clark, Pingu, or Paku, we'll call him Pingu, Thompson, Karaka, I have no idea. How do you say that? How would I break that down? I'll leave that to you guys in the chat to help me with that one. And Ward. So they're ready to start in 11s. Don't really recognise any of the names if I'm being bluntly honest. Have they been any reviews for Raw tonight? I've watched it since it's the 50th. Is it the anniversary show? I thought that was next week. I wasn't sure if it was this week. Please let me know because I thought the anniversary was next week. Hopefully it's this week because then it'll be good. We are doing a watch along for Raw tonight on the Just Real Sports channel. It is going to just be me. Nick has not made it clear that he's doing it. Still don't think he's got a battery sorted out for his laptop, if I'm being honest. So, yeah. Should be good. Like I say, is it next week? Did I screw up? I think it's next week in Philadelphia. I think. I'm not sure it's this week. I'm sure Days were saying it was like in 2 weeks' time. Could be completely wrong. You'll know if it's in Philly or not. If it's not in Philly, it's not the anniversary show. Kids don't even get to talk in Days' stream, acting like we are friends and sending me news. Oh, what they're talking to you, William? You've got a little fan base. That's awesome. No, the kids in Days chat don't even know who I am anymore because I don't go in there anymore. Serious note, did anybody see the latest Days video? The KSI one. What did you guys think? I liked what he was saying. Didn't like the editing. I wasn't crazy about that. The editing were a little bit all over the place for me. Better neck this and get the football on. Because that was taking it a little bit of my attention, to be honest. What did you think of the editing? It didn't match. It was quite off-putting, if I'm being honest. And I like to be honest. I thought the content and what he was saying was good. I liked, obviously, he's really good at analysing boxing or wrestling and stuff like that. That's where his content lies with me. I don't know why he decided that it was fun to make a mess of the editing. Just a bit where kids TV. Yeah, it did come across like that. It's blase radio. And you can see where he's took his influence from. And I don't watch blase radio, if I'm being honest. It's not my cup of tea. It's not something that I want to watch. I mean, if it was like he was saying, like doing like I don't know, a hacker kind of video, then I would have got it. But there's nothing hacker about that, unless Misfits is what is going for, kind of like this teenage rebel kind of Misfits thing, which is the YouTube boxer thing. Didn't quite sit very well with me, to be honest. I'm too old for that shit, I guess. I think Impact was... Oh, my eyesight is dodged today. How can I not read that? Bigger news this weekend. Santino Morello now. Yes, I saw that. That was cool. Cool little segment. I've got to admit, Mickey James obviously is the knockout champion once again. That was pretty cool with the little kid, a son coming into the ring and stuff. Yeah, I like Santino Morello. I don't think it's massive news though. I don't feel like it like blew me over. It's good to see him back in wrestling though. I do find it fun, and it will be fun. Certainly. I wrote what I thought Days was joking. I was on Francine's scene, and she had Rhino on. Where's my eyesight gone? Flipping shit. Connor says Santino back in wrestling. Yes, he is like a DM, like a bot, like I don't know. Let's just call him like a GM of Impact. That's basically what job he's going to be doing. Leeds 2023, shout out to you. I am so glad that Mickey didn't have to retire. What a relief. I don't think she ever was really retiring. Answering why he kicked Francine in the nose and broke it. Also, Hack put in is doing on Francine's shoulder. Hack was thing he wanted. Sandman. Moldy Spoon, shout out to you. My eyesight is so shocking today. I can barely see the text. Why is that? Why can I not see the text? Why have I moved that? everybody saying hello. Done my football predictions. Cool, Connor. Obviously, 2 videos are up on either channel or on both channels, whichever way you want to call it. Obviously, if you want to know how you're doing in the football predictions game, that video is up. And if you want to know how you're doing in the Fantasy Wrestling League, that video is also up on both channels. So go check them out if you haven't already. Obviously, we're here to do the wrestler swap as well, so we'll do that throughout. So get you've got somebody in mind that you want to swap out. Use this stream. I'm just going to quickly turn my eating off because I'm getting a bit blinded by it. Boom, we're back. So yeah, sorry I wasn't a jobber in ECW once. Woke up this morning, had a follow from a former ROH star, Mandy Leon. Wow, that's cool. James getting in with the wrestlers. Well, you do right. Let's put it. The thing what you do every week, obviously, is resonated with some of the wrestlers. They appreciate what you do, saying how great their wrestling is and stuff like that. So it's probably only appropriate that they give you a like or follow you back. It's quite pretty cool. So congratulations to you. That's really awesome. Before it was bought by WWE, lol. Yes. Obviously, no more stories about selling or buying of the Disney thing was flying around not so long back. I think that's like gone to the wayside a bit. But I've heard annoying news today that Vince is getting his feet back under the table again, making suggestions about the shows. The guy can simply keep his fucking hands off the wrestling product. The guy is a disease. He needs to fuck off. He was supposed to come back solely to sell the wrestling company. And what's he doing? He's starting to mess with creative already. He's only been back a fucking week and he started to mess with it already. He's a prick and he needs to fuck off. Honestly. That follow number is now 54. All right, cool. That's nice. That means that you are not... That means you are now married, James. She will not. Just Nick, hello. Just shout out to you, mate. Last of Us starts tonight. Looking forward to it. Is it tonight? Oh, I won't be watching, but going to be getting ready for Monday Night Raw. Going to be doing a Raw stream tonight, guys. So if you want to come and join that, you're more than welcome to. I'm going to set it up straight after this stream. Can Triple H just tell Vince to do one? I wished he would. I wished he would. Michelle Thomas, shout out to you. Irish Rebel, shout out to you too. Hello, hello, hello. Obviously, this game is quite the unusual one. We don't really dabble with outside of the championship, if I'm being honest. This is the first time we're doing like Port Vale, Peterborough. So if there is anybody lurking and finds this channel just because, hey, not many people will be doing a watch along for this one, I don't think. So if you are new, please consider subscribing. We will be doing more football games, just random football games as well. I really want to get that across. But yeah, obviously we'll go back into that team. Let's have a look. So we've got Stevens, Cass, Jones, Smith and Jones, Worrell, Garrity, Benning, Massey. I can't say that. And Butterworth. And then we've got boom. Norris, Butler, Edwards, Kent, Taylor, Harris, Clark, Poku, Thomas, Kakarino. Is that how you say that name? I do not know. And Ward. So these are your 2 starting 11s. Very interesting. First time of doing Port Vale. First time of doing Peterborough. So it's going to be interesting. Don't give a fuck any dirt sheets say. They're always full of shit. A lot of YouTube channels are reporting it. It's not just dirt sheets, dude. There's a lot of people saying it. A lot of people saying it. Here at a Freightliner dealer, a lot of waiting for new trucks to finish being derailed. I knew it from the start that he wouldn't be able to help get his fingers all over WWE. Let's hope that the product stays where it is and doesn't go downhill. Hornswaddle is going to dethrone Roman Reigns. Get ready for an almost mega push. Just saying. Look, he's just making suggestions right now. He's not actually taking over control of creative, but come on, guys, let's be realistic. Let's not get too complacent. It's Vince McMahon. We know exactly what he's fucking like, right? Come on, we've watched wrestling for 30 fucking years. You know what I mean? We know what he's like. He is a control freak and always will be. Loads of people who know fuck all are saying stuff. Unless you actually know for fact, James, you could be credited to that as well. Just saying, you don't know facts, you know fuck all as well. To be quite honest with you, just watch wrestling like I do. We don't know what goes off in these company boardrooms. And unless you've got an inside knowledge of it, then basically you know nothing either. So I'll just put that out there. I'm only going on reports. They could be true, they could be false. Who knows? I don't work at WWE, neither do you. So let's not get carried away with that one, because we know fuck all too. We don't work for these companies. How are we doing today? It's not me being a bitch or anything. Well, yeah, I am being complete and not a bitch, to be quite honest with you. But yeah, obviously, unless it's actually confirmed, we don't know fuck all. None of us do. I don't spread shit though. Well, you don't have a YouTube channel, so that's why you don't spread shit, James. And I don't spread shit. I'm just saying what I've heard. If that is what you're referring to, then I should do a special. Why my eyesight? Ugh. Why can I not fucking read today? An Willie Idol facts video. With dates, tour and promote until whenever I go on. A Willie Idol tour would be amazing. Let me know when I will set your stage up for you. Hey James, this is just wrestling. He knows everything about wrestling you have about Dave. Look, we know fuck all about it actually. So I'm just going on what's been reported. That's all that any of us can do, to be quite honest with you. I'm just saying it. I'm trying to gauge opinion. If you think it's bullshit, it's bullshit. That's all I'll say about it. William, you're going on tour. Wow, didn't know that. The Willie Idol tour. Nice day for a web wedding. Nice day to start again. Love it. Anyway, it doesn't really fucking matter. Vince will do what Vince does. Vince does Vince things, and will do what he fucking wants anyway, regardless of us arguing about whether or not he's going to do it. If you seriously think that Vince McMahon's not going to get his hands on creative again, then I don't know what to say. Really, we know Vince. We know what he's capable of. We know what he does. As Sean Rossap said, it's then who the fuck? If it's not, then who the fuck cares? I'm not even reporting on what Sean Rossap said anyway. It's not even Sean Rossap. I've got my information. It's not Dave Meltzer. It's not fucking Brian Alvarez. It's not anybody. It's actually John Meltzer, the best source of wrestling information. John Meltzer. You should know this by now, guys. I get my sources from John Meltzer. Yes, Robert. MMM gave me some raps to put out there. I am touring with women shelters and women's prisons. That's a good. Whoa, hang on, William. Aren't you fucking expelled from that? Aren't you barred from women prisons and shelters? Aren't you the reason why they're even in them places? To get away from you. You going in there and doing a tour would be against your parole. Surely to God, no. Vince is going to lose in Delaware. Is it Delaware court? To the shareholder who is suing him. Vince is losing money in leftover fucking fist anyway. That's why he's wanting to sell WWE to protect himself. I'm just saying that it wouldn't surprise me. Just giving my opinion on it. I do think Vince will eventually get back into that hot seat. Whether he fucks it up, I don't know. Leave that to the wrestling world. You'll soon see Vince's influence again when characters start acting stupid and he fucks up the Bray story. All right, an interesting fact. Something that I heard today. What you guys think of Uncle Howdy versus Bray at WrestleMania? What do you think of them? What do you think of that? Me personally, not interested. I couldn't give a fuck. I'm not interested. I couldn't care less. Uncle Howdy versus Bray. Wow. Okay. It's not a match I give a fuck about, to be honest. What are your guys' thoughts? What do you think about that? Let me know. I'll give some corners on a rapping. I will give you some pointers on rapping. You can do a duet on stage. If he does, well, WWE much of the profit goes to. What profit does he get? I don't know. It'll just get shared out with the shareholders, won't it? Your rapper name, Ronnie Thick D. Ronnie Thick D. What is that? Irish rebel. Rapper rebel. Rebel rapper. Port Vale. Obviously, we're seeing a little bit behind the scenes with them. Grant. Was that Lockwood? Grant Lockwood. Hello. Shout out to you. Welcome. Peterborough win. BTTS. How well? Oh, wow. Better Dave. So welcome along, Grant. Obviously supporting Peterborough. Shout out to you, dude. Got to be honest, we don't really do first division matches on this channel, but obviously we're trying something new. We do a lot of championship, we do Premier League, we do Champions League. We're going to be doing international football once that starts back up again. So yeah, if you like what you're hearing and you want to join this community, we talk a lot of wrestling as well, as you probably have gathered. But once the football starts, we will be focused on that for sure. Do you know the team news? Here is the team news for you, dude. There you go. That is what your team is rocking today. Norris, Butler, Edwards, Kent, Taylor, Harris, Clark, Paku, Ward. And then we've got for Port Vale, Stevens, Cass, Jones, Smith, Worrell, Garrity, Benning, Massey, Pett, and Butterworth. There we go. That's all what's kicking off. Let us be honest. Let's talk. We just talk a lot of shit. Yeah, of course we do. That's what wrestling fans do, bud. We talk shit, mate. That's what we're talking about stuff what's out of our hands and out of control. Duncan Ferguson. You know what? I need to do my. He's the Peterborough manager, obviously. You know what? I knew that, and I forgot it. I forgot that fact. Dave, Rob, not Dave. I do not see Brave versus Uncle Audi. You don't. I hope not. I don't want that match. I don't know. I don't know what I want from that storyline. If I'm being honest with you, because it's not got anywhere yet. We still don't even know what this blackout match thing is. We don't know the ins and outs of that. Is it just the match is called that and there's no stipulation? I mean, we know nothing. We get the Riot 6 reveal thing, which just sounds like that's all Bray just talking about Bray, to be honest, in my world. He's not actually revealed sod all, really, just that there's 6 sides of him, of his split personality. We've seen Uncle Audi come out, but he didn't say anything about him specifically in that promo. I've done my predictions for the football game, Dave. Thank you. Leeds. Bonkers is in the chat. Some people think he's bonkers, but he loves LFC. Now, after this weekend, we don't, mate. Holy shit. James, you have never tell all about. Oh, God, my eyesight is so screwy today. Oh, you should tell Jimmy Chanders. James, of course. Want to poop all the time. Wrestling news with Jimmy Chadders. Jimmy Chadders. All right, welcome to the wrestling news. There's no news, it's crap. It's all crap. Later tonight, Jimmy Chadders. Later to United. Humboldt City. Offside. That's all I'm going to say to you, James. One of your goals. You cheated at Old Trafford again. Cheaters. How much did you pay VAR? And you tell me that Rashford wasn't interfering with play. Go fuck yourself. Cheating bastards alert. Cheaters. But you beat City, so I'll let you off. I'll let you off, but he was offside. 100%. Sorry, but you cheated. Back to being old Man United again. Whoop whoop. James Newcastle had United on the same points. What's the wrestling news? There is no wrestling news. Apparently, I've just seen a leak for the Women's Royal Rumble. Rhea Ripley's winning, apparently. Naomi's coming back. Doudrop is going to be involved. It's like major news. Here we go. We are at kickoff. Port Vale, Peterborough. We get first division football. Love it. If you're new and you love football, slap a like on it. Come and subscribe. Oh, like you would be saying that if it was Liverpool. Oh, no. Oh, God. If I'd have taken a fucking offside goal against fucking Brighton, mate, I'd have took any kind of fucking goal off of Brighton. We fucking sucked dick. We sucked Brighton's dick so hard, they came all over us. I mean, they were just different class. We are shit. We are shit, mate. We're on a spiral, out of control. I don't know how Klopp's going to steady that ship. Edward Brown, shout to you. Mate, I'd have took fucking 20 own goals. Fucking hell, we can't even fucking buy VAR at the moment. Got fucking Chelsea in league next, and then we've got Wolves away. So yeah, I'm going to be a very creative week. But at least we didn't cheat. Cheaters. Man United cheating. Cheater United. Offside, it was offside. Offside, it was offside. got the ref in your pocket. They've got the refs in the bucket. Oh yeah, heard about the news about KSI. Nah, I don't give a shit about KSI, to be quite honest with you. He knocked out a dude who was shit. Looked shit. Looks like he'd get his head kicked in by Jake Paul if they ever fought. Who cares? No, not bothered. Rashford was running towards the half, and Bruno scored, interfered with play. Of course, he didn't touch the ball, which fair enough, but he stopped anybody getting to the ball. All right, Leeds, shout out to you. Thanks for showing up, my friend. Duncan Ferguson with first half underwear. Soon, obviously, we can hear the fan base. There's a bit of a delay, so you know the drill. Matt is still crying about it, but there were hypocrites if they got away with everything. Keep crying. Hey, mate, I'm not crying. I'm just winding you up, dude. I couldn't give a fuck. Don't care. You beat City. I couldn't care less. As long as Arsenal beats you next week and stay top, I'd be an happy chappy. I want Arsenal to win the league, by the way. So I couldn't give a fuck what Man United or anybody else does, to be fair. I'd agree with William, but it wasn't the best performance. I just think it was but I still think KSI's beat Jake. I don't think he does. I don't think he does. The game has kicked off. Phone has buzzed already. Oh, I've got a DM. Oh. Congratulations, Jesse. Leave it at that. I'm streaming live, dude. KSI needs to work on his defence. But what do you think his team are working on his strengths? There was nothing. I watched that female fight as well. That sucked. What was the other guy? Who's the guy with the mullet fighting the midget? Are you fighting a midget or what? What the fuck is that show about? Hey, fucking hell, it's WWE fucking booking, man. Dave, we should start our own dance hip hop group. It would be totally awesome. No, it won't, because I can't sing for shit. Why would it be totally awesome? Don't understand. What would your name of the group be, Irish Rebel? Just out of curiosity. Dake is overrated. I watched his fights. And what, in KSI is not overrated? Nick, shut up. Seriously, shut up. KSI is most overrated, but, well, it's not a fucking boxer. None of them are boxers. Let's fucking just get it straight. They're not boxers. They're not professionals. Fucking KSI boxed on his own fucking made-up promotion on Saturday night, made up of fucking jokers and idiots. That's why it's called Misfits. Not boxing. In fact, all it's doing is damaging boxing. It's actually damaging it. They need to stop. KSI needs to go back to singing and just stop this bollocks, what he's doing right now. Sell Prime to kids. That's what he needs to do. Dave, you know nothing about boxing. I know a lot about boxing. That is not boxing. Not boxing. It's fake shit. It's not boxing, mate. That is not boxing. Put any of them guys in rings with Eubanks, Watson, Collins. Even put them in with Holyfield, Tyson. They'd get their heads kicked in. 'Cause that's their boxers. They're not. You need to stop talking, bull. Dylan, because it was true. United will finish second, but Arsenal are going to win the league, and City will fourth behind Newcastle. I like that. I don't mind wherever Man United end up. I don't really care. As long as Arsenal win the league. Really feel that it's Arsenal's year. This game has kicked off. 4 minutes in, it's still 0-0. Pot Vale in white. Peterborough in like a dark, well, a black kit, if you will. Good crowd. It's a nice stadium, actually, for Division 1. Pot Vale, ball in, nice clearance. Ever Winlet. Ever Abe Dude, alright, okay. Arsenal aren't winning the league, says Melissa. Man United are not winning the league either, just burst your bubble. You're on a nice little run. Dave wants YouTubers to stay on YouTube. No, did you not hear what I said, Nick? Did you not hear what I said? So that statement there just proves that you're not listening. What did I say? I said KSI should stick to singing. How is that fucking YouTube? It's keep to selling Prime. How is that YouTube? Hello? Listen to words what come out of my mouth, please. Don't try and make out that I said something else when I didn't. What makes a pro boxer? Fighting pro boxers makes a pro boxer. Nick. Hello? Fighting pro boxers? Not fucking Temper. Who the fuck's he? Is he a pro boxer? Is he fuck? Never heard of him. Dave, you're making it's not making boxing better though, Edward. That's where you're wrong. It's not making boxing better. Is it? Fuck, mate. It's introducing kids to boxing. Yes, of course it is. But it's not real boxing. None of them kids are going to the Eubank Junior fight next week or whenever that is. The same audience is not going over to proper boxing. They're not. They're sticking with the misfit stuff, which is not real boxing. It's boxing, but it's for YouTubers what have got like minimum training. Also, boxers are boxers, no matter. No. You're an amateur boxer, not a boxer. You're training to be a boxer. That's why you're called an amateur. What you're watching on Misfits is amateur boxing. None of them are fucking professionals. They shouldn't even be counted as professionals. Good save by Norris. Port Vale with a chance. You can guess it at least KSI gets in the ring. Oh, yeah. No, there's no doubt about it. They're getting in the ring and they're fighting. But who the fuck is he fighting? That bloke. Who is he? Please explain if that guy was a professional fighter. Where's he fought? Who is he? I mean, that's the only thing. They're not fighting proper fighters. They're not. When they're on BBC or on proper Sky Sports, we are having to make their own boxing promotions. Then we'll talk. No, Dave, your eyes are not making boxing great. It's not boxing. It's not going to change boxing. I'm sorry, it's just not. It's not creating it's creating this new flipping hybrid. And it's not even a good hybrid. Come on, not half of that show on Saturday was sucked ass. Stop being delusional. Oh, it's my favourite YouTuber. Oh, don't slag him off. I will, because I can. It's just a spectacle, nothing else. But you want like celebrities fight? Yeah, it's what is it? Celebrity deathmatch, what they used to do with claymation. It's just that, but real. Sorry, but it's glorified bullshit, mate. It's glorified crap. You watch I watched the female fight. That's not boxing. That's two women scrapping with boxing gloves on. If you think it's proper boxing, then you're sadly mistaken. Go watch a proper boxing match and then come back. The pro boxer KSI thought he didn't. He shouldn't have been praised. Pro lol. He can fight. But yet again, stop talking about things. I do know a lot about boxing though, dude. I actually watched boxing when it was good, when it was vibrant back in the 80s and 90s. Boxing's shit now, and it's getting dragged into the quagmire by that crap. And it's just going to drag it even further down. It's not good. It's not a good look for boxing, I'm sorry. That it might be a big money draw, but it's for all the wrong reasons. Those last fights on Saturday looked like boxing to me. Question mark on all of it, dude. Not my cup of tea. Give me proper boxing. Can't wait for you, Brank Liam Smith Saturday. Is it? Did I get it right? Oh my god, I got there. See, someone that doesn't know not about boxing gets the boxing match right for Saturday. Okay, Dave. Whatever you say, you can tell you're an old man. No, look, if you kids love it, then fine. But you're ruining boxing, mate. It's ruining boxing. It's going to drag that sport right into the shit pan. So good luck with it. If you love that childish kind of mentality, the Misfits, oh my god, what an original name. You love all that kind of crap, you can go drown yourself in Prime bottles, if you can find any, because there's a bunch of kids scrapping in a fucking playground for them, paying £100 for them. Fuck's sake. Grow the fuck up. Reality check. Wait till you get to my age and you'll look back and go, what the fuck were I thinking of liking that shit? You will. Guaranteed. Dang, man. I have to switch over to Steve and Larson on Twitch. Oh, well, is that better? Because I'm drowning you with flipping Prime. 11 minutes gone 0-0. Dave, what are you saying? If you turn pro, will you right, Edward? If you turn pro next week or whenever next year, you will not be facing KSI in a boxing match. That's what I'm saying. Because why would you? He's YouTube boxer. You'd be a proper boxer. Different. Undertaker was on the box. What? On the boxing. What he was on the boxing. Majority agree with Dave. Women in pro sports at level. It's called crossover boxing. It's crap boxing. It shouldn't be done. It's garbage. It's garbage. Sorry, it's my opinion. You love it, fine. That's your opinion. Go for it. I shan't be watching it. I shall not be giving a fuck about it. KSI. Who cares? Who cares? The boxing, it is not a couple of rounds. Get with the time. No, I don't need to get with the times. If that's the times, then I'd rather skip the crossover boxing. Thank you very much. I'd rather skip it. Because that is like in TBS. That's getting with the times. So you've got to like TBS now. Oh, let's love K-pop. Let's get with the times, lads. Fuck the Sidemen. That's what I'll say. Fuck the Sidemen. Because that's all it is. I just meant Dave with all the bickering going on. Yeah, we're going to get back into the football. It's a debate. It's not bickering. I don't like that boxing. I just don't get it. It doesn't excite me. I don't feel like I need to watch it. Certainly don't need to pay the money that you need to watch it on Dazan or whatever. I don't get it. Why are people paying that money? Why are you going on Watch Wrestling to watch it? I don't get it, man. It's not for me. It's free stuff at best. It should be on flipping Dave channel for free. Then they can build it up instead of trying to charge ridiculous amounts of money for something that is not even worth it. Who's going to pay for boxing if it's just 6 rounds of boring? You never ever fight a celebrity in a boxing became the fight proper fighters. Sidemen for life. You're not even a sideman. You're not even a part of that clique, Edward. So how can you say that? You're just a follower. You'll always will be. Sidemen for life. Oh my God. You know what? I feel like I'm dealing with kids. We've got children in the chat. Will the real adults please come forward, please? Have an adult conversation. 15 minutes gone and it's still 0-0. I love winding you fuckers up. I really do. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Because you fall for it hook, line and sink every fucking time. Oh no, I'm a KSI. Don't slack off crossover boxing, Dave. Oh my heart. Oh, I'm crying. Oh, it's slacking it off. He doesn't like it. Boo. Who? Don't watch it, but I don't talk about it either. Could talk about it because I love winding people up, James. Love it. Because you can see people scrambling in the chat. Don't slag off my boxing. Fun. So much fun. I have side mate. Oh, that mate. What does that mean? That you're a sucker. You're calling us kids, and you're the only child. Ooh, wow, that's a sick ass burn. How did you learn how to come up with that one, Nick? Did you Google it? Did Simon tell you to do it? Did KSI tell you that joke? Nick is on fire tonight. No, he isn't. Ha! He wishes. You want to be a boxer pro, then fight proper boxer. Yeah. See, bonkers gets it. If you're going to be a professional, do it the proper way. Do it the Joshua way. Do it the Tyson Fury way. Fight fucking proper fights. Fight professional boxers. Not you, YouTube pal. Oh, YouTube pal, can we have a boxing match, please? Just gonna. I am an old man. I'm 45 years old and I'm fucking proud of it. Means I've got taste. I've built up taste. I know what's good and what's shit. Clearly you've got no taste. You don't understand a simple thing. Dave, dare you call Misfits fake? I'm going to cry in a corner. 6 rounds means nothing. 10 or 12 rounds. That's real fucking boxing. I love it, man. Look, mate. Look, all joking aside. Look, I'm not a KSI fan. Dave is so old that when there was Taj Mahal was built. I built it, James. What the fuck are you talking about? I built Taj Mahal. How dare you? You're not that fucking far behind. You were my child assistant. Bye, everyone. Oh, bye, Michelle. I have a lot of more taste than you will ever had. What? Well, you're sick burning me right now, kid. You're sick burning me right now, Evil Uno. Oh my God, I have been crushed. Isn't a Billy. Yeah. Pros at the start of careers. Yeah, they don't fight other celebrities. They fight boxers on the come down. That's not what KSI is doing, dude. It's not what KSI is doing. Let's be fucking serious, man. He is not fighting the boxers on the way down. When he has a proper professional fucking fight, proper rules, not 6 rounds of bullshit, when we'll talk. And I'll give you a proper critique on KSI. At the moment, I can't because he hasn't been in a proper boxing match. He's done that glorified bullcrap what Jake Paul's done, what Logan Paul's done. It's glorified bullshit, mate. I hate saying it, but it just is. But Dave, KSI talks of fighting a pro boxer. When he does, then we'll talk. He talks of. He's not done it. Let's see what he does when he finally gets in a ring with one. Let's see how he performs then. Dave, KSI has beat a pro boxer. KSI has beat a pro boxer, but it's not a pro boxer. 12 rounds. Was it a 12-round boxing match? Was it 12 rounds that he beat him? Was it a 12-round boxing match? Proper professional boxing match? Or was it on Misfits TV or whatever it's called? I literally said after Jake Paul, he doesn't even know what he'll do. Boxing for views. KSI Logan is a proper boxing. No, it's not a proper boxing match, though. It's not a proper boxing match. You are fooling yourself. That is not a proper boxing match. How is that? Is that going to be on a proper card? Or will that be its own little main event? Oh, it's going to be a little old main event, is it? For little YouTuber fans. Little kids with the bottles of Prime. KSI, bad for you. Stream, we'll watch along. Nick will do a watch along. I ain't touching that weird 10-foot barge pole. I have no interest in it. I am not paying any kind of money to see that fight. I won't even want to watch it on Watch Wrestling. I don't want to fucking touch that turd. Nick will be doing them kind of watch alongs on his own. I'm not interested. Absolutely no interest in whatsoever. And how I see it, if I was doing a watch along for it, I'd just shit all over it. And that's not going to be good for views. Why I'm talking about this stuff on my channel. I'm not talking about this on our channel. Because he's wanting to cover these shows, which is free to do so. Just, I ain't doing it. I've no interest in it. I would stink it up because I just want to shit on it. And that's not good for views on that channel. So, out of respect and integrity, I won't do it. But if Nick wants to do them watch-alongs, he's totally free to do so. This won't be involving me. I couldn't do a video on them, because obviously I don't know the facts about it. I've just got, YouTuber. I've never paid for an amateur boxing. TikTok is the way. That's how I saw the female fight, if I'm being honest. In fact, I saw the KSI fight. The other guy had no answer to the fury of punches, which he wouldn't. KSI has already boxed Logan. Yeah, he lost, didn't he? Didn't he lose the first one? It's money, it's for views, and that's all it'll ever will be for. It's YouTuber revenue. It's not. When I say let's get this term right. When I say it's not real, I'm not saying it's scripted. I'm not saying they're not really punching each other, because they are. So Newcastle wants to McTominay. Don't they want McFred? Because I thought that came as a pair. Oh, we all just agree that Days does those streams simply. Of course he does. His new video proved that. How childish was his new video? It was completely kidified, which is fine if you like that. That's perfectly fine. I thought it were a little bit too kiddie for me. Pew pew pew. It's fine. It's like if that's what you like. David Paul, shout out to you. People like Muhammad Ali, Jack Johnson are rolling in their graves with that type. Yeah, of course. It's its own publicity stunt. That's all that it will be. Yes, will Jake Paul and KSI bring in loads of money? Of course they will. Just look at the fucking ridiculous amount of money people are paying for Prime. They're not buying Prime because it tastes nice. It fucking sucks. There's people just don't want to admit it sucks. Oh, it's my favorite YouTuber though. I have to buy it because it's people are wanting it. My God, it's so bad, so bad. We need to start, that baby fights. Train for 1 year, a 1 year old fight. Oh my God, no. That's why I think Daisy's enthusiasm in wrestling has gone away. He now thinks it's views now. Look, I'm not going to slag off Days too much. I didn't like his choices of editing for the last video. It's not how I would have done it. I appreciated his views on what he thought of KSI. I thought he brought up some very interesting points, but the stuff what he was doing in the video distracted me. This was total like, well, what the fuck is that? Why has he got like interference transition in his segments? I didn't get it. I didn't understand it. Maybe he's got reasons for that. Maybe it's because Misfits do that on their streams. I don't know. Imagine mums getting hangry and fighting in the crowds. People might want to change their Twitter passwords. People are getting hacked. Yes, I've seen that. Jason Peace got hacked earlier on today. He asked me to block him. Interesting. I love Days to death, but ever since millions of the channel. I just lost my train of thought. Change the subject. I'm losing respect for that. You're not losing respect for me. Look, YouTube is. If you like that kind of thing, and I've said I don't like it. Just answering somebody. Boom. That's dealt with. Or my brother. It's not losing respect. Look, people have different opinions. I'm a lot older. I share a different viewpoint. I probably share a viewpoint of the many. Yes, people today are. You love it, right? You love KSI. You love the Sidemen. You love everything what they're doing. That's fine. It's not for me. If you like that stuff, I think it's losing credibility for boxing. Some of it is total shambolic bullcrap. It's not good. It's not working in a good way. Yes. Does it bring new eyes to boxing? Yes, the wrong boxing. It's not bringing the views in for the big boxing matches. Do you know what I mean? I don't think it's going to transcend. And when you say crossover boxing, you want to be able to pull a new audience into boxing. It's what WWE are doing with Logan Paul. That they're trying to bring that YouTuber audience over to WWE. oh look, Logan Paul's wrestling at Saudi Arabia, blah blah blah. Let's watch wrestling now when they weren't watching wrestling before. Logan Paul's not even in wrestling now, so that fan base is not watching WWE. If it was there regular, they'd join regular. It's a draw. Yeah, for me, anyways, Days is improving. I don't know. He's becoming blasé. Becoming blasé radio for me. He's doing this a lot now with swivel chair. I suppose I'd be the same if I had a swivel chair. Look, it's not slagging off Days. I'm not a massive fan of the YouTuber stuff. Ooh, chance for Mason Clark. Ooh, Peterborough close to getting the opening goal. 29 minutes gone. We've not really talked about the football, which is amazing, which I didn't anticipate we would. Right, it's open forum time. If you want to swap a wrestler in the Fantasy Wrestling League, please say in the chat who you want to swap, and we'll sort that out now. Because I don't want to be hanging around too much after the stream, because I've got another stream to set up for later, where we'll be talking about WWE. I sort of have respect for everyone. I know what for social crap I'm supposed to but I'm here to laugh at me. Days does the Misfits boxing streams to suit the kids. Well, the people ask. I get that there's a viewage for that. I don't mind that. He turned his back on UFC. I thought we're a bit of a shitbox, to be honest. I think the UFC were there to be done. I think that you stick with what you know. It did go for views. It went because people asked him to do it. Dave, I want to swap Nathan Frazier. Okay, we'll do that now. I can see what Dave, WWE, and boxing are doing are very similar. Give the celebrities a few months training, then go into the ring. Growing everyone. Making pros feel less special. Yeah, exactly. That is exactly what they're doing. It is damaging. It will be damaging when Logan Paul comes into wrestling. It's damaging. Of course it is. You've got guys that are trained for all their life to be professional wrestlers, and you've got Bad Bunny coming in, doing Canadian destroyers out of blue air. What planet are we on? Come on. You can't tell me that's realistic, right? I want to get rid of Candice LeRae. Right, we'll do Jessie first. We're doing number spin anyway. How many numbers have I got in? Let me just check. 37. That's 58 numbers. Done. Right. We should change wrestlers. Are we? Yes, you're allowed to change one wrestler per one stream. Do you see Bray losing at the Rumble? No, he's going to win. He beats LA Knight. You're not going to have Bray Wyatt lose his first match officially on TV. Let's forget the bloody house show one. Because it wasn't on TV. It doesn't count for shit. But they're not having. We are having a sweepstake for the Rumble. Yes, that will be a week before the Rumble. Yeah, we'll do that during the week. Hopefully Nick has got his laptop back up and running or still wants to work with me. No, Dave, I don't want to work with you no more. Our channel is disbanded. I have proper manners in real life. Here, I don't have to look for it, need it, or give it. Respect and consideration causes arguments and inflates egos. Look, I accept people's opinions, and I want people's opinions. I keep forgetting. I wrote down my the wrestlers. What have you got? I ain't got a list of wrestlers on me right now. I think you've got. I know you've got. Who have you got? What you got? You've got Escobar. Got Santos Escobar. That's the only one I can remember. You're wrong, Dave. Vince is back. Bray is losing every match until he quits. Wow. That's why he's facing Uncle Howdy at WrestleMania. Right, let's do Jesse. Number 8. You've got Ali. Jesse, Ali. Mustafa Ali. Okay. So Fraser for Ali. That's what's gone down. Connor, let's do Connor. I love you, Heather. Respect. Nah, we're not going anywhere. Good. Fun fact, the facts video what I did for the wrestling channel, 200 and odd views. Fucking hell, it did well. So there's more coming. Got 17. You've got Lacey Evans. Connor. Lacey Evans. Let's look at the draw. Anybody else? Tonight's NFL playoff game is between Cowboys and Buccaneers. Looks like a cringe match. Cringe? Why is it cringe? Or a grudge match? Cringe match? What's that mean? Well, when we say cringe, it's going to be cringy. You're going to get rid of Santos? Okay. Right. Okay. That your final answer? Oh, you have Meechin. Yes, you do. Me and him. Have Meechin. She's not won a single match yet, has she? She did face Bailey. She's probably on course to win a match. I respect James. Him being, being you, comfortable, morals and ideas, but it does not mean I respect completely. Lol, emotionally get involved in things, get too personal. Why would you want to get rid of Santos? Well, that's what I'm asking him. Right, let's see if I've got the other list. What list have I got here? I'm going to give David Paul the full list. So just hold on a second. I don't want him getting rid of a wrestler that's probably going to get a bit more TV time. David Paul, your wrestlers: Edge, Santos Escobar, and Sanga. It's a tough one. I'd get rid of Sanga if it were me. Right, just to clarify, some of the names down on this list: Brooks Jensen, Ridge Holland, Wagner, Carmelo Hayes, Cody Rhodes, Carl Anderson, Nikita Lyons, Eliza Dawn, Asuka, Montez Ford, Monsieur, Zia Lee, Bronson Reed, Charlie Dempsey, Dolph Ziggler, Thea Hale, Ronda Rousey, Butch Kaiser, Top Dollar, Luke Gallows, Bray Wyatt, Raquel Rodriguez, Kana James, Ivy Nile, Tegan Knox, Dexter Loomis, Mace, Drew McIntyre, Tosawa, Channing Lorenzo, Cruel Del Toro, Elias, Tiffany Stratton, Tyler Bate, and Ginger Mahal. They're the names, the possible names that you can get. I've got Braun, Finn, and Carmelo. You ain't got A's, have you? Have you got A's? Moldy. Let's check. I want to double check that because I don't remember putting you down for. You've got Grimes. Where's Moldy? Sure, you've got. Where is Moldy's name? Where is Moldy's name? Seem to have lost you on the list. What is going on? Keaton Ever. Why can I see not the. Oh. There. Now you've got Strowman, Grimes, not Hayes, Grimes, and Vale. But Cameron Grimes has not been on TV for a while. Dave, I've got Ali, Butch, and Vinci. Yep, that's who you've got now, dude. Guess who was COVID again? Was this a fantastic game? Is it anybody what's famous? Can I change one of mine? Yes, Edward, you can change whichever one you want. If you know your list. Would Cody be good at the minute? As he won't get you points. Yeah, but there's a good chance that he stars in the Rumble, which will get you points. Got to think ahead. He is due to return, and it is Royal Rumble. Literally, he's going to return it. So if you get him, it's yes, he won't get you points straight away, but it's going to get you points. I don't know. That's why I threw him in, because there is a chance of him being in the Royal Rumble. And if you watch the video from earlier, there's lots of points available. He is the fancied favourite for the Royal Rumble as well. So, yeah, Bronson Reed on the list with Chelsea Green. Chelsea Green I didn't put on the list because they've not got anything creative for her yet. She is in WWE. Be back in a bit. Okay, Ever, shout out to you. I have COVID as well, says David. Fourth time. What, you've got, Melissa, you've got COVID. Jesus. Right, so, Edward. Yours are Nikki Cross, Damian Priest, and Becky Lynch. So you want to get rid of Cross? Why did I know you were going to ask that? Nikki Cross, Damian Priest, and Becky Lynch. I reckon you get rid of Nikki Cross, but Nikki Cross is getting a story. They're literally working a story with Candice LeRae at the minute, so. Can I swap Grimes? Yes, you can. Let's do that then. Let's get this up. Number 4. You know what? That is amazing. You've actually got Carmella Hayes now. Well done. Grimes for Hayes. That is amazing. I did not rig that. Look. You saw number 4. Clarify. What's at number 4? Is Camilla Hayes. Didn't just write that. So that's cool. So anybody else? Your chance to do it. Edward, who are you going? Can I swap Elton Prince? Yeah, of course you can, James. Of course you can. I was surprised that. Well, I'm not surprised that you want to get rid of him. Number 12. Oh, James. Sorry to say this to you, dude. You got Mansoor. Dum 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 dum. Mansoor. You swapped it. You got number 12. Can I swap Sanga? You want to get rid of Sanga? Right, David Paul, we'll do you now then. 32. You've got Tozawa. 32 gives you Tozawa. David Paul, that is not the best. You've kind of gone from kind of alright to worse there. But yeah, Sanga. Has Shayna been getting TV time? Well, kind of. They are looking at putting her and Ronda in the tag division, apparently. Yeah, I'll swap Cross. All right. We'll do Edward now. Number 37, sorry. Ooh, you've got a good one, Edward. He will be getting TV time soon. Tyler Bate. Tyler Bate is who you've got. That's not bad. Hey, that's not bad at all. He has just had a video package on Monday night on NXT last week. Means he's coming back to TV. That's a good one. My teams are looking solid now. Yeah, you've got. It's a good getting Carmelo Hayes is good. He gets a lot of TV time. This game's been poor. Not grabbed my attention. Big, strong, SOI. Not so. Yeah, wait, hey mate, I don't blame you. I do not blame you on that one, bonkers. I wouldn't. Sami Zayn is going to the moon. Yeah, it's fucking. He's having a great time at the moment. Who did you do mine? Yeah, yeah. You got Lacey Evans, Connor. Lacey Evans. I know my team has gotten off the bottom though, but you trade all of them. Are you trading any of them? You can only trade one. I can't let you trade all of them. But thing is, though, William, you've got a good team. You've got well, saying that, you haven't. Joe Gacy's getting TV time, so that's a good one. Baron Corbin is so. Emma's not doing much. She's really not. Yeah, Connor, sorry you didn't get a great one there. You got Lacey Evans, which is just on the same par as Candice LeRae at the moment. So you kind of just swapped it like for like. I don't want to swap any of mine, to be honest. Right, Nick, the problem with yours is not the win factor. Because when Solo Sikoa wrestles, he wins. The problem with yours is he doesn't talk. I mean, you got Shayna Baszler. I'd swap Ivar if I were you. Ivar, come on, man. It's not really doing much for you. Half-time, Port Vale. This game sucks. That's why we don't do First Division games. No, we do. There it is. It's half-time. That game that first half flood past. This stream's just been me going, KSI. I don't really hate KSI. I just don't like that boxing. I don't like it. And I know it pisses people off. Corbin is in limbo. But once Roman leaves, I would kick myself. Go on then, swap Ivar. Okay, we'll swap Ivar. Got number 20. Hey, you know what? That's it. That's good. You've got Butch. Just Nick is Butch. Let's go. You got Butch, mate. You got Butch. Is there anybody else trading? Yeah, trade Emma. Okay, Emma. Bye, Emma. Got 24. 24. Take a bow. William Ency is about to make everyone cry. Get ready. You've just scored yourself Bray Wyatt, dude. Bray Wyatt! Dun, 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 dun. Bray Wyatt is joining William Ency's team. Bray Wyatt is at number 24. There you go, 24. Bray Wyatt is William's pick. Can I swap Mensah? Yes, Sam. Of course you can. Let's do Sam next. Sam, yeah, Bray's off the table. 31. 31. Sam. Oh my God, you're about to wet your knickers, Sam. Sam's about to wet herself live on stream. Guess who Sam's just gone and got? She's gone and got herself Drew McIntyre. Drew McIntyre is on his way. Yeah, you have got Butch actually. Who did I draw out Butch for? We'll have to redo Nick. Sorry, Nick, you haven't got Butch. We'll redo Nick in a minute. Yeah, Drew McIntyre. She's got Drew. She got Drew. She's got him. True story. We'll redo Nick now because I didn't realise that Butch were already taken. Number 14 then. 14 is Bronson Reed. Nick has got himself Bronson Reed. We had to redo that. Drew a Madcat. He's got Drew McIntyre. He's got the Drew. Anybody else? Well, we're here. William, I've got shot in the nutsack by an electric fence. My time got hard. What the fuck is that, Irish rebel? What the fuck, man? Got shot, you not ballsack. William, you're already got wow, howdy. It's going howdy, dude. Yeah, Bray Wyatt, that is massive. People have been wanting Bray since his return. William, expect to be shooting up the table. Sam has finally got a Drew. I want rid of Lacey. Well, you'll have to wait another month. Tough shit. Only one swap a month, you know it. Rumours were that Finn Balor was in for a push this year. I hope so. I'm riding on the crest of a wave with Kevin Owens right now. Grayson Waller was getting me points earlier, but it's Kevin Owens now. It's like he's just showing up on every show lately, so I'm just picking up points with Kevin Owens. I hope now watch Bray quit or be Fiend or be fired. Yeah. Imagine now. Nah, I don't know. I can imagine. Right, surely to God, with Vince being back, is taught to Bray. He's got to have had that conversation at some point. Emma for Bray, I'll take that trade. William, you've already got me. Howdy. Sam, I got Drew in our own game, and now you get Drew in this one. Can we trade? I'll trade Tozawa for Lacey. I'm not allowing trades. Ridiculous. Right, let's talk. I think we're done with trading for now. I don't think there's anybody else that wants to trade. I don't feel that there's anybody else. But I want to have a little conversation with you about the predictions game going forward. I've got an idea. It's a little idea what I've been thinking of for the last couple of days or so. I got someone I thought I had in the first place. yeah. You had Grimes, you wanted Hayes, but you ended up with Hayes. It's great, isn't it? But yeah, it's about the football game. The prediction game, I love it. But kind of want it to evolve a little bit and change. It's kind of like the wrestling game. I'm thinking if you get a goalkeeper, defender, midfielder, striker, you submit these every week. So you'll be allowed to change it. But instead of us doing a stream where you get random, we could do it randomly at first if you want. But what if you submit them into me? And you've got a week to do it or before. So if you want it submitted in on a Thursday, if there's a game on Friday, you'd submit it for the Thursday. If it's games midweek, either well, no, we will just continue that team on through the midweek games. So that it'll be every Thursday you submit your team, your new team, but it'll be for that week. What do you think of that? Let me know if you kind of like that idea. So what you'd get is minus points for how many goals your defender and goalkeeper concede. You get points for the goal scorer. So if your striker scores, he'll get 5 points. Midfielder scores, he'll get 3 points. Defender score, oh well, we'll just keep it at 5 points for the goals. But you'll get points deducted for every goal your goal defender and goalkeeper concede. Let me know if that's something that you'd be interested in. You just submit your team. You can either keep your same players each week and hope for the best, or you can change it for form. If the goalkeeper's not like he's conceding loads of goals and there's one what's not, swap it. But it'd be down to you how you play that game. I will work out the scores. Yeah, it is kind of like that, but without any money in it. So I'm not asking you to have budgets and shit. You can have whoever you want. No, it wouldn't. No, it wouldn't. Because I could just look at scores and goal scorers. And it'd be easier for me. It won't be complicated because I just write down your team. I could just write down your team, score your points each week. It wouldn't be a bother. It'd be just like doing the wrestling. Doing the predictions is a hell of a lot worse. What kind? Looks like Premier League. Yeah, it'd be just Premier League. It will be basically the Premier League. We won't be doing Champions League. We won't be doing Cups. It'll be Premier League games. I will narrow it down just to Premier League games. I like it, but we would keep the 4 players. That would be allowed to have players someone else has. Yeah. So, like, if you wanted Haaland as your striker, I don't care if anybody else has got Haaland. It'd be your 4. Be very. What I will say, you can only have one player from per team. I will set some rules so that it complicates it a little bit, so that you're not, just have all City players, like Retro D-Man will probably do. I'll cut that out. And maybe, interesting, we could do it on a rotation. If you have Haaland one week, you can't have him the next, so you have to swap him out. Let me come up with the rules. Let me finalise things. Put some suggestions in the comments. Let me know what you think about it. Any suggestions is a good suggestion. So yeah, let's see how we go with that. But it's just to change it up. I think the predictions game's fine, but let's make it a bit more interesting. We should keep the 4 players. If you do the players like Haaland and Wood, they should not be allowed. So we can all have the same. Well, technically you could end up with the same player as somebody else, but primarily it will be different. I'm sure, right? But that's where we change it up. Not everyone, right? Haaland, say. Well, we wouldn't have Messi, you wouldn't have Ronaldo. They don't play in the English Premier League, so they would be cancelled out straight away. You couldn't have Haaland 2 weeks on a row, so you'd have to pass him out the next week. If you have him 1 week, you can't have him the next week. You could probably swap him back in a week's time, but you're forced to swap. So it's whether you pick the week where he scores 1 goal, scores 2 goals. So this is where this comes in as well. You're getting double points if he scores 2 goals. If he scores 3 goals, it's It's 5 points per goal to make up for the fact that you could be conceding at the other end. So whereas in the prediction game you're only getting 5 points for the 1 goal, you wouldn't in this. You would be getting 5 points per goal. My team would be Sanchez, Ben White. We don't need to put and Tony. Like I say, I don't know when we're going to start this. We might do a trial month. I don't really want to run it alongside the predictions game. If we're going to do this, I'd get rid of the predictions game. And we do this and start fresh. So I'm thinking the new season, when that starts, gives me a full summer to figure it all out. Fred. How about we can only use each team like 4 times, but one spot we like use Haaland. You can't use City forward for the rest of the season. Don't know, because you're going to run out of teams that way. Unfortunately, I don't want to alienate people that way, if you get what I mean. I like the fluid aspect. Maybe once a month that you can. Oh, so we pick a goalkeeper, defender, midfielder, striker. Get the points from our or minus points. Would we still predict the goal scorer in the predictions? Well, it's going to replace the predictions game. That's what hopefully I'm wanting to do. So we'll be scrapping the predictions game completely. I mean, if you, Nick, you, Sam, and obviously Chloe, and that want to do your own predictions game, that's whatever you do in your free time. But we'll replace it with this. What I'll do is be able to do more videos catered on how players are doing, how your players are doing. We can discuss, Haaland got you 5 points this week, blah, blah, blah. Do you know what I mean? It'll be more catered videos rather than me just going up and this is the league table. I'll be able to do a little bit more in-depth stuff with that, if you get what I mean. So I don't know. Totally up to you guys. Obviously, James and Chloe are still welcome to play. It's open to everyone. Oh, you got you. Right, cool. Yeah, the predictions game will be nil and void. We'll get rid of that altogether because, to be honest, that's hard work. Really is. I sat for nearly an hour getting all the scores today, working out everybody's points for that video. It's just time consuming. I think with the football, all I need to do is just go who scored that day. Right, there's the points. And it'd be quick because the goal scorer thing is quicker. Meeting, be right back. Okay, William. Shout out to you, dude. I split the season into 19 games. Season my idea work. 19 games. What do you mean? It won't work that way. I don't know if it works that way. I don't know. I'm just trying to bring more people into the game and starting a new year, starting fresh. We might trial it, see how it goes. But we need to designate a month where we trial it and I just focus on that. Maybe, I don't know, near the end of the season, I guess. Let's just finalise, get your ideas in. If there's anything we can tweak, I'm open to suggestions. But it's just a new idea. It's like incorporating what we're doing with the wrestling into this. And I think, I don't know. Just think the football predictions game's had its legs. It's kind of worked its way. We need to progress it. We need to do a little bit more. I think it can move forward. Getting a regular team table going rather than refreshing it each month. We do it for the full season. Just a little bit more. I don't know. Kind of making it more like the wrestling league thing. Don't know. It's snowballing. It's just ideas at the minute. Obviously, input much appreciated, as always. I like to feel things out with you guys, get what you think. I think everybody's going to pick Haaland the first week, if he's still there. Dave, after getting shocked by an electric fence, I did not need Viagra. I bet you fucking didn't. Dick rocketed. Rocket Another way of doing it: pick the goalkeeper, defender, midfield, striker, and then you keep for a month and then swap players. Okay, all right. So you just all right. So we're not swapping it every week. That's fair. That could work. So you just submit it for the month. We'll set a date where you need to submit your team for the new month. Yeah, that could work. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Whichever way, whichever it kind of cancels out. You know, it's like with the wrestling. It's monthly that you swap out your wrestlers. It don't become a chore. When I'm writing down, I've got your players. You don't need to do any work. I'll have your players submitted for the month. All I have to do then is just work out the scores, which is a hell of a lot easier than trying to write down all your predictions each week. But trust me, that is hard work. It's just easier. Who wants Haaland when you can have Fred? Exactly like the wrestling league. Yeah, we'll do it like the wrestling league. Yeah, I can't see. I think the wrestling league is working. I love it because it's less work. All I have to do is take down the results of each show, add up the points as we go along. It's cracking. It just gets on. It does itself. I do an update video on that league each Monday or whenever I can, and yeah, it works. It's easier. The wrestling stuff is not hard. Trust me, it's not hard. It's really easy. It's simple. I've made it so it's simple, and we could do it with the football. I have no problem with that. It would work because you submit your 4 players in for a month. I'm not asking you. I'm not writing stuff down all constantly. I can just go right. That's who you're playing with this month. Okay. Yeah, it's just easier. So yeah, I like it. Oh, newsflash as well. I have bought the sticker album. I'm thinking though, because it's not exactly a massive content thing, but I'm thinking of doing shorts with it. So I've got like 5 packs to open. I might do shorts every time I get some packs. Put out a short. Apparently now you've got to have 10 million shorts or something views on shorts on the thingy. It's a new thing they've added to getting monetized. So I need to get shorts out, and this is the perfect way of doing that. And do you like minus like 5 points for a red card and minus 3 points for a yellow card? Yeah, we could do that. Yeah, we could do stuff like that. Yeah, like once I finalised how I want to do it. Yeah. If your player gets a yellow card, yeah, of course. It'd be like it's like fantasy league. It's like a proper fantasy league thing, but without a full team. Obviously, I want a full team. Damn it! I forgot Larson was off today. Just Steve, and I missed his impact review. No. You like that idea, James? Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, get minus points for the things. Yeah, the thing is, once you've submitted your team, you guys chill out. I do the work, but it's easy. It's easy stuff. I just need to just check the results each week, and that's it. It's not, and the apps that I use give me all the yellow cards and red card stuff anyway, so it's not hard to find it. It will be easy to find that information out. I do have good ideas now and then. Well, I set you on the path. You come up with some suggestions, and that's what we're here for. That's what I'm here for. I just wanted to throw that in and just like see if people were interested. And clearly, with you putting suggestions in, you are, and that just makes life a little bit easy for me. Every time you're okay, Nick says every time your player takes his top off, you get 500. That's for the female game, Nick. That's for the female league. That's something we'll be looking into. I have gifted sub to the I gave a gift sub to their channel. Wanted to use it before it. Oh, okay. I have a gifted sub to their channel. Wanted to use it before it expires. Usually their podcast is an hour and a half, but only an hour today. All right. So what's your time limit on your gifted sub? So how long have you got to use it? Is it expected to run out? When's it expected to run out is what I'm asking. Port Vale, we shot 51 minutes gone. We're still 0-0 in this game. Amazingly. This game is just like passing us by rapidly. Not really much happened. I think Port Vale did have a chance in the first half, which was close. A bit scrappy. Let's get tackled here. Oh, he doesn't win the ball at all. He takes the man. Own goals should also give your player negative points. Okay, saves the goalkeeper. No, look, right, let's... Own goals will just work the other way. You'll get them... Whatever goals you would get, which is 5 points, you get a negative 5 point on your striker, which would be the only time other than yellow cards, red cards. Goalkeeper saves... No, that's too much. That's too much information to obtain for every single game. No, I don't want to go ridiculous. I want to try and keep it moderately sane. Subs are a monthly thing. So you get a sub on the 17th, which would last till the following 17th. If that's how you want to do it, like just swap one player out per month rather than the full team, I could live with that. Yeah, that's fine. A gift sub on Twitch is like only 30 days. Then you can have after resub. Unfortunately, stupid Twitch won't let me update my credit card info, so I have to depend on kindness of strangers. All right, okay, I get you. How much is a sub? How much do you pay monthly for a sub on Twitch? What's the price range? Is it? I would hope it wouldn't be expensive. Now I'm talking about the subs. Oh, you're talking about subs on Twitch. All right, okay, it's just subs football. Oh, are they? They are a monthly thing. Okay. All right. I get you now. I'm on your wavelength. That could have worked for the football as well. Damn it. Like, how much is a sub? Just out of curiosity. About a fiver for us. Ever isn't Twitch free? If you have Prime. When are you doing the Rumble draw? Next week. It'll be next week. Try to think when I'm going to be able to slot it in. On be Wednesday or Thursday next week. I think we've got a goal update. Let's get excited. Peterborough on the attack. I think we're getting a goal. Ball drifted in. It's a nice to the far post. It has fallen. It is a goal. We've got a Peterborough goal. We've finally got some action. It's a nice cross in. It goes to the far post. Goalkeepers come out. It's an open goal. Open header. It's Peterborough 1-0 up. We've got some action finally. just an open goal, goalkeeper stranded. Basically, he's come to the guy at the far post. So Mason Clark with the goal. Double-barreled name. £56. Peterborough. That Grant would be happy. Boom. There we go. Boom. I should make that a little bit bigger. Probably. What game is on? Let me see. I've got to work it out on when I'm working and when I'm not working. So either Wednesday or Thursday next week. There might be a football game on Wednesday, so it might be Thursday when we do it. Yes, David Paul, we have Prime. You get free sub. Everyone, it is like $5. I follow a lot of channels. Can't pay for everyone. Okay, fair enough. It does get expensive if it's £5 every time you sub. Lol, I am Lizard on Ziggy Dice's channel. Don't ask. Any ideas on what the winner gets this time, and if it's one of the wrestlers we got in the Wrestling League game? Should we get 10 points? Right, we do the predictions anyway for Royal Rumble anyway, don't we? We do the prediction side, which all go to points for the Fantasy Wrestling League. So how I was going to run it, 5 points for the final four. So if your wrestler gets into the final four from the predictions game, you're getting 5 points. Then a massive 10 points if you have got the winner. For this sweepstake, I even run this past Nick. I did say it in the video that we'll probably make them a mod on the channel if you win. But if your wrestler is in your faction, I could be inclined to give extra points out. Maybe an extra 5 points. Yeah, we could look at that. We could certainly look at giving you something. The sweepstakes pretty much separate from the fantasy wrestling league, though. It's hard to incorporate that in, if you get what I mean. You get points anyway for your wrestlers being in a fantasy wrestling league. So I'm thinking 3 points for your wrestler just being in the Royal Rumble itself. So you've got 3 points. If your wrestler then gets into the final four, you're getting an extra 5 points. If you go on and win, you're getting 10 points. That's how I think it was going to work. Palace versus Man United on Wednesday. Man City versus Spurs on Thursday. Both Sky Sports. I am looking at doing the Palace that this week. That's this week, isn't it? I can't do this week. Wednesday, Thursday, I'm working. But I'm thinking next week, Wednesday, Thursday, which I think is the EPL Cup on the Wednesday. I think that's Newcastle Forest, I think. The Thursday will be available to do the Rumble stream. I think I'll be able to fit that in. Not working Friday, so yeah, I think it'll be a week of Thursday. It'll be a couple of days before the Rumble. There's not much I can do about that. Obviously, this week I'm going to set up the Raw stream after this one. We're doing NXT tomorrow night. We're definitely doing NXT, and then back on Friday for Raw. Doing Raw stream on Friday. I think we've got a Burnley game on Friday as well. Yeah, we're doing all kinds of different football this week. Can't do the main games, unfortunately, tomorrow. Can't do Liverpool Wolves. I don't even think that's televised because I've got my daughter. So I won't be home in time to be able to do a live stream. So, plus obviously tomorrow we'll do the NXT stream, so that will make up for that. So yeah, we'll be back. 60 minutes. Got half an hour of this game. Peterborough 1-0 up. Is it Barry Fry was manager of Peterborough at once? got to love footy. Yeah, got him on. Yeah, there's lots of stuff. Obviously, hopefully Nick. What is happening with your battery, Nick? Is Nick still here? Oh, is it on BBC? I can't do it. It's at quarter to 8. I get home at 7 o'clock, roughly. Not enough time to get ready for a stream. I don't really want to stream after a busy day anyway. Doing NXT on Tuesday night, I would have had loads of time to rest. So that looks more likely to me. So, yeah. So tomorrow will be pretty much the Just Real Sports channel gets the attention. It looks like I could be doing Royal Rumble by myself if Nick still is having issues. If it wasn't for this stream, I'd fallen asleep by now. This game is shit. Yeah, this game is poor. It is a poor one. It's the reason why we don't really do outside of the championship, to be fair, but to be honest, I wanted a reason to stream. Do you know what I mean? I wanted to have a reason to... we could have just done a conversation, but it would have been very subscriber-heavy conversation. I still want to attract new people in as much as I possibly can. That's why we're doing this game. So if there's any newbies just like around, it'd be grateful for subs and stuff. Yeah, you should be doing it. You could be doing it by yourself. Thought so. I don't mind. It's cool. Well, I'm doing a week of wrestling this week. By my own lonesome. Obviously can't do. We'll not much next week, unfortunately, but we will be doing. Oh God, looks like I've got another goal update. Yes, something's happened. Peterborough. Oh, is it on the attack? They've broken the line. It's a decent ball in. It has gone in. It's another goal. And the same player has scored again. Wow. 2-0 to Peterborough. This game is running away from the home team. Nice little play there. This game livening up. That scored in the 64th minute. If he scores again, I'm going to be struggling to put his name in. 2-0 Peterborough. There we go. 2 goals in this game. Really starting to liven up. Already know who I'm predicting to win the Rumble. I think a lot of people will be going for Cody. I've got an idea, Nick, for videos. I'm going to name my 30 Royal Rumble men entrance, and I'm going to name my Royal Rumble women entrance. I'm going to make them videos pretty soon. This game is like watching Liverpool play lately. Fucking dreadful. Oh, wow. Oh, Man United win a couple of games, have you? Have you found your feet, have you? Oh my God, listen to you guys. When was the last time you won a cup? When was the last cup victory you had? Can I hear you? Yeah, win a couple of games, have you? Oh my God. Not that anyone cares, but I think I am having my annual what? Annual midlife crisis. Thinking about bleaching my hair so it looks like Jamie Haters. Not that it will look as good. Okay, that's interesting. Could go for the Ruby Wyatt flipping Crimson Mask. That would be interesting. James needs a timeout. Cody and Rhea, no brainers. Yeah, I do think it's them too. Jamie, they didn't auto correct it. To be fair, Port Vale are dreadful. Peterborough deserved to win. They're dominating the game. Yeah, it is. This second half has been pretty much Peterborough. 4 points, says Retro. Yep, you were done shit, mate. Champion going down. You've like your form now is gone cityfied. You've like turned into Man City. What's happened? You've fallen from grace. two losses, and Retro's feeling the damage. Yeah, mate, you did proper poor. Yeah, you did poor, man. When I was working out the results today, I was laughing. I think Edge, Drew, Madcat, Damien will win the Rumble. Are they going to be your final four, Sam? Who would you have win out of the final four of them? All of them, Dave. There's only one winner, Dave, and that's me. Well, at least one of the team scored. Yep. Facts. Yeah, that is a good point. Good point there, Ever. We got goals. It wasn't looking likely. Hey, Retro, 2-time chance though. Hey, there's no taking that away from you, dude. Just looks like your title's getting taken away. Your deal's top with Leroy talks football. Cody's winning the Rumble. Then he beats Roman to win the belts at Mania. I think Roman's doing double duty. That's why I think it makes sense to me. I think Roman Reigns faces Cody Rhodes night 1, faces The Rock night 2. That's what I feel is going to go down. I don't think Roman is going to get away with not wrestling twice. I think the storylines are there for both of them. I think The Rock will be at the Rumble. I don't want him in that Rumble match, though. I really don't. Because if they give him the Rumble win, that would suck. Because why would Rock want the titles? He doesn't need them. Lol, any ideas on who the Iron Man is this year in the Rumble? A lot of channels are saying Finn Balor or Damian Priest. I'm gonna be controversial. I'm gonna say Johnny Gargano. If he becomes fit again for the Royal Rumble, my pick is Johnny Gargano for the Iron Man. In the women's, Raquel Gonzalez. I think she's got legs. I think she could be very interesting in the women's Rumble, to be honest. Obviously, Rhea Ripley's going to win it. I think, you know what? Early prediction. Final 2 in the women's. Raquel Gonzalez and Rhea Ripley. What do you think? Could be interesting. If you hear me, Roman won't have both belts by Mania because apparently WWE want to strip him of the WWE title after the Royal Rumble because USA Network are putting pressure on them. Is that why they're doing it with the tag team champs? Is that not tonight? Isn't it the Usos versus Judgment Day tonight? I feel that it is, for the tag titles, the Raw tag titles. Could be interesting. I reckon Usos could be losing tonight if that is the case. Because I think if that is true, what you just said, then they'll want the tag team belts back on Raw. What a perfect way to do it. And they get Judgment Day get help from Kevin Owens. That would suck. Iron Man is there. Robert Downey Jr. What? I know what Ever was alluding to. You funny fucker. 20 minutes of this game left. We've kind of lost interest again. Yeah, Raquel is a good shout. Liv Morgan being number 1. I think Liv Morgan's definitely number 1. I think she comes out at number 1. I would not be shocked. I think we can all see that coming for a million miles away, to be honest. And I'm going to be bold enough to say that Naomi's in that rumble too. Naomi, Dewdrop. How about Nia Jax? It's a name you're not thought of. What if she shows up? Ever remake of Night Court premieres tomorrow on NBC. Melissa Ranch plays Harry's daughter, and John Lequette is back. Show looks okay. What the fucking hell's Night Court? What's Night Court? Anybody know what Night Court is? No. Anyone watching The Last of Us? Is that tonight, Nick? I don't know if I can watch it. I'll try. I don't think I can. David Paul's another Night Court. My God, how many Night Courts is there? Don't even remember the original. Oh, the shot, great save. Stevens makes a right good save this time, keeping it out. Imagine this. Won't happen. But what if the Usos still SmackDown champions by Mania? They come out and no one can touch us with the beat. Everyone. Then the revival music. It's impromptu title match. New champions. The unfortunate thing is now we've got this news that Vince is back. That kind of puts a halt to FTR coming back to WWE, in my opinion, because they don't want to work with Vince. They do not want to work for him. And I think while ever Triple H had it in solely in his hands, they would have come back. But now that Vince is kind of back, they might give it a wide berth, actually. But it's a good shout. I would love to see it. I've said that FTR would come back to WWE at some point. Just think they need Vince to be gone. They are rebooting it when 75% is dead. I don't know if Laquette will carry on. It's on now. Replay on Sky. Okay. Never seen the first episode of The Last of Us. Do you think Gunther could be in the final four in the men's? I think Sammy will be the final four. If the rumours are correct, I think Finn Balor, Sami Zayn. Obviously, you would have Cody Rhodes in there. Who would be the fourth? Seth. Could be interesting. Seth Rollins. Yeah, that would be my four. Finn Balor, Cody Rhodes, Sami Zayn, and Seth. Good job tonight is the first episode. Boom. Good job tonight is the first episode. Since we'll screw it up. Since Vince will screw it up. Vince gets his hands on any of this, it's going to suck. Yeah, that's the next game we're doing live. Burnley West Brom on Friday. My final four: KO, Sammy, Cody, Balor. All right, that's cool. That's cool. That's a good final four. Unrelated, every year on my birthday I freak out and change my hair colour it, cut it off, whatever. It sucks getting old. Every year I have more and more reason to have bald head. To shave it all off. My phone will probably change by the Rumble time. Yeah, it will do. Mine will probably change. Right, with Bray Wyatt having a match with LA Knight, do you think Bray enters the Rumble? Or is it just going to be Uncle Howdy what enters the Rumble? What's your thoughts on that? Sometimes they'll have a match on the show. Sometimes they still enter the Rumble. Do you think the Bray enters the Rumble? And what do you think? How will he fare if he does? That's a question. Solo, Sami, Seth, Cody, Brock. What? That's your last five. All right, Dave. I know what. Hey, Irish Rebel. I have no doubt you know what Night Court is, dude. Don't have it here in the UK, so I have no idea what it is. Never heard of it. My final four is Evil Uno, Stu Grayson, David Beckham, and Roger Federer. I don't think Bray does. I've got a feeling that he doesn't. I just wanted to try and gauge what other people were thinking, to be quite honest with you. I think he's one match and done. I think his match is going to be that elaborate and over the top and this, that, and other that you simply can't have him in the Rumble match because it would make no sense. But I feel like there's a lot more with Alexa. What could happen in the female Rumble? There's going to be a lot of shenanigans and shit going off. We still don't know. This is what bugs me. We don't know what this blackout match thing is. Why didn't they just say what it is? What's the rules to this match? We don't know. Is it just the title of it? Because it's obviously Mountain Dew and it's just the title of the match and there's no stipulation whatsoever. What is it? Has anybody actually announced it? Because that's what I'm struggling with. Yeah, I agree with those picks, James. I just hope you know who doesn't interfere with the booking. God, if it's Vince booking. Let's do Vince booking. Bobby Lashley, Omos, Elias, and who else is massive? Oh, Boggs, Boogs. That's your final four. God damn it. Look at those big beefy men. Night Court was an American comedy about a judge and all his buddies he works with, and this is off again, romance with a female lawyer. Okay, interesting. Yeah, I watched it all the time. In that talent meeting, Triple H promised nothing changes with creative, and he's still in charge, but obviously things can change. Hopefully it doesn't. Yeah, that's where I'm at. That's where I'm at, James. It's not like I'm just hoping it's nothing going to change. You'll be able to tell. You can tell how much Vince stinks things up. You'll be able to spot it from a mile away. But Triple H, just book it this way. It's only one favor I ask. God damn it. Ever me, I saw all the episodes. Probably got a UK version of it. It's just not called Night Court. Massey, we are balling, Port Vale, trying to do something in this match. We're in final 10-minute territory. We're getting close to it. My other final four could be Cody, Seth, Cross would be, wouldn't be great. Still feel like he's not doing what. I still think we're not getting the best out of him yet. I don't really feel that his storylines are working. I don't know. I don't know. Kind of feels a little bit flat with Ray, if I'm being honest. Because Ray's attention surely is just on Dominic. Prediction for WrestleMania: Dominic versus Ray. It's got to be a match, right? Father versus son. WrestleMania. Gotta book it, right? Obviously, with the massive rumours about Edge returning yet again at Royal Rumble. Yeah, Austin Theory is in it. Does he have singles match? If he doesn't, he could win his way to the final four. If Vince booking, he will be in the final four. So can't wait for the day we get Bray versus Cross. Yeah, that'd be good. I hope they do book that because it makes sense to book it. It just depends on where they're going with this Bray story. What is it? A faction? Is it just Wyatt Six just Bray and it's all in his head? And I mean, what does it all mean? This is where we still have no answers. Yes, we've got like the Wyatt Six kind of like suggested on SmackDown, but what does it all mean? Where's it going? Who's Uncle Howdy? And I wish we didn't know about Uncle Harper because it seems to get mentioned in every conversation, and there is no Uncle Harper yet. So let's stop mentioning his name. He doesn't exist yet. He's not been talked about, so he doesn't exist. We only know of Uncle Harper, Uncle Howdy. Let's get Harper out of his head because that's not happening yet. Could happen in the future, but it's not happening yet. So let's not keep theorising about that character because he's not been announced. Thing is, who's out the spooky? They are Bray. Who out spooky the spooky? Bray or Cross? Bray, obviously. Bray versus Cross, got to be wild. Don't know who to cheer for. Cross. Just to be controversial. Because I love it. Everybody will be cheering Bray, no matter what he does. You can count on that 100%. But I kind of want somebody like Karrion Kross to do well. I think he's got a great look. He's got a great personality. There's a story to be told there, if they tell it correctly. Personally, Brood Edge versus Demon Balor, Hell in a Cell. Yeah, that could work. Needs to be at Mania, not at the Rumble. The main focus should be the Rumble matches, the Pitch Black match. No need to overdo it with gimmick matches. Yeah, if it's going to have one gimmick match, let's just have the one. Yeah, I hate the reason why they brought this LNSL thing into the picture for Royal Rumble. That if they are doing that, do you feel that needs to be announced tonight? Because they need to work at it fast. We've literally, 2 weeks away from the Rumble? If you're going to have an LNSL match, you need to be booking it now, mate. We need to be fast tracking that shit right now. So Edge tonight, anyone? So if he comes back next week, which is the 30th episode, 30-year anniversary, episode, would it be only a week before the Rumble? Is that enough for us to be excited for an LNSL match? Has to start now for me. It should have started already. Cody will favourite. Sammy, Rock, Rollins, Roman are the next to win the Rumble by bookmakers. I think Cody is a landslide. It makes sense. It's storytelling. It gets him back in the title picture. A title that he should have already won, in my opinion, if he hadn't have got injured. I would have predicted him to have won at SummerSlam. But obviously, things had to change. So it changed for him. It's interesting. Royal Rumble is interesting. Oh, Port Vale's next fixtures are Morecambe, Derby, Cheltenham, Wickham, Accrington. Edge and Balor feud is already... Yeah, I know it's already there, but you need to blow it up. Edge needs to come back in and beat him up to get the Demon. We haven't got the Demon personality. I've done all it needs to do for the blow-off match. But to save it for Mania... I would save it for Mania. I won't do it at Rumble. There's not enough time at the Rumble. So I totally agree with you there. I think if they do it at the Rumble, it's too short. You've got 2 weeks to sell a match. You Yes, it is a blow off of a feud. Get that, 100%. But you've got to get. How do you get Finn to turn back into the demon in such a short pace of time? Yeah, do it Mania. That would make sense. Big match at Mania. Night 1. Could be a selling point of night 1. Yeah, I'm down for that. Let's not do it at the Rumble. Don't think they've got enough time. The only reason why, if you do it at the Rumble, no demon. It'll be just Finn Balor. No demon. Does Gunther have a singles match? He is in the Rumble. Would he destroy everyone? I don't know what the plans are for the US title or the Intercontinental title, to be quite honest with you. I do think Gunther and Theory will be entering the Rumble. I haven't heard anything different than that. The matches that I think are booked, I think you've got Bianca Belair, Alexa Bliss. I think that's going to be a match at Royal Rumble. Obviously, Roman, Kevin Owens. The Blackout match, which is LA Knight and Bray Wyatt. I think there's only room for at least one more match. If they don't, I don't think they exceed 4 matches, to be honest. Because obviously you've got the female Rumble and the male Rumble to slot in there as well. Don't want too long of a pay-per-view. So yeah, I think we're might be one more match added, or they might just leave it at the 3 that I've got already. Edge returns in the Rumble and eliminates Balor. Yes, that makes sense. I would do it that way rather than fast track it now. Edge coming out tonight. Really? It's only going to stop them winning the tag title. Okay. Kevin Owens can do that. Can get involved in that match. We don't need Edge. Yeah, Royal Rumble makes sense because you could do that story. That makes sense. Having come out to the Brood music as well. Proper dark goth. Have Beth Phoenix being the female one as well. Going after Rhea Ripley, but she fails. Yes. I'm going to say Beth Phoenix, female Royal Rumble. Just off the back of that comment. Yeah, I'm down for that. Beth Phoenix, Royal Rumble. Book it. Trips. Used to say book it, Vince. It's not. Book it, Trips. Shame Rumble is not like 40 minutes. You know what it needs to be, doesn't it? We need the greatest Royal Rumble right now, please. Let's have 50 people. Because they could. They so could. I'm going to have a job on naming my 30 men and 30 women. I'm telling you now, I'm going to have a job on. But I'm going to do it. I'm going to try and get them videos out in the next 2 weeks. There's going to be some more fact videos. Because there needs to be. But yeah, some videos coming to the Just Real Talk channel really soon. Big time. We need more surprises in the Women's Rumble. Bring back Melina and those women who came in last year. Got eliminated. Somebody was wanting Jordan Grace. What would you think of Jordan Grace coming? But she's not the knockout champion anymore. We could get Mickey James again. Hardcore country. That would be fun. Still want Nick Aldis though. That's the dream. In the women's one. Always like John Ritter. Also Janet and Chrissy. Terry Aiden was the most favourite. John Ritter, bless him. Try and pick the surprise entrance too. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do it, James. Oh yeah, it's going to be packed. It's going to be stacked. I'm not just going to pick names of the wrestlers that are already in the promotion. I am going to pick some surprise ones. I'm going to try and give you my thoughts of who I would put in. It'd be like my ideal Rumble. That's the way to do it. It'd be fantasy booking the Royal Rumble, basically, for the men and females. It'd be 2 separate videos because I think they'll be too long-winded for both in one video. Gotta make them watchable, aren't you? So yeah, I'm gonna that's what I'll do. I'll fantasy book my Royal Rumbles, give you what I think could happen, what would be a good elimination, who I'm going to pick for the final four. Kind of had a brief look at that tonight, but yeah, we could do that. 4 minutes of added time. Peterborough look to have zoned this game. Cardona, Chelsea Green, two of mine. Chelsea Green's already in WWE. They're just creative for waiting to give her a storyline. So she's already there. She's already signed. But yeah, I think Chelsea Green definitely in the females. Matt Cardona. I've said it for a long time that I expect him to show up. And for Pete's sake, WWE, get now. I think she's back. I think that's a done deal. Fuck's sake, Nick. You've ruined the surprise. In a mankini. What he borrowed off of you? You know I'm in the rumble. I'm the rope. I'm the ring rope. It's when the fans are leaving. They must be Port Vale fans. Crazy Brody, delete my comment if you hide behind a keyboard, aka mods. Hello, Crazy Brody. How you doing, dude? Hello, my friend. How you doing? I sent you something on Twitter, bestie. Check it out. This game has sucked. Hopefully Raw is good tonight. Obviously we'll be back at 12:30 for that. We'll talk all things WWE. Let's get excited for that. As we do. Mods ain't touching your comments. I know it wouldn't happen, Dave, but could you imagine Thunder Rosa was in the Women's Rumble? I would love it, mate, but there's no rumours. There's no rumblings. She's AEW contracted. I do think she returns to that company once she's fit and able. I would wish that, but she'd be NXT bound first if she goes to WWE. WWE better have learned from their mistakes and given Naomi a lot of money and put her in the bloodline. I think that they could do that, you know. I think they could do that. No one is deleting comments. It's YouTube. It's not allowing you saying bitches. All right, busy, non-stop. That's life, right? Yeah, dude. Know you feeling, my friend. Know you feeling. If you swear in, YouTube tends to censor people. I need to figure that out and stop that from happening, to be honest. Because really, only my mods are allowed to swear at the moment. Match has ended. Getting tinged. Can bugger off for now. They were free series. They were company last one, and they left the apartment. I know, James, I was joking. Stop taking me seriously. Take your mod head off for 5 minutes. It's cool. Full time, baby. The game passed us by, man. Too busy slagging off boxing. And if you didn't notice, there were a game on. But 2-0 to Peterborough. Mason Clark, 56th minute and 64th minute goals. Gave them the 3 points. That means Peterborough now 1 point, 2 points behind Barnsley, who were just outside that playoff spot. Port Vale back down in 11th. Naomi to win the Rumble. If you don't, Rhea should win Elimination Chamber match. Oh, okay. Fucker. I was inaugural predictions champion for the first season. Yay, I had to walk. So, or you could win. Well, that's one way of looking at it, Brody. That is one definite way of looking at it. To be honest, I don't think I've got a mod hat, but I'm too busy giving. I'm too busy not giving a fuck. The mod has got his hat on. Hip 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 hooray! The mods have got their hat on, then they're going out to play. Oh, so you were just behind yourself, James. Hey, bickering in the chat. That leave that to me, bitches. Oh my god, Irish Rebel is remembering the episodes of Night Court. Very exciting. Hey, The Last of Us, Sky Atlantic. Well, that's it. That is that for the watch along. Thank you for everyone what's joined. It was a good little game when it got going. We've had quite a lot of talking points today's stream. Hopefully you like the idea of the football game going forward. I will get a video out of it once we start narrowing it down how we're going to play it and stuff like that. But we might do a trial before the end of this season, but we will crack on that in the new year, definitely. The new season starts. We'll have a look at it. Any suggestions that you've got about it, please use the comment section of this live stream. Yeah, obviously DM me on Twitter. Whichever way you want to communicate with me, I'm sure you will get in touch with me one way or another. Yay, Division 1 football soon for me. Just what I wanted. Woo! Man about the house, Freeze Company. Sam knows me too well. James is lazy, but hat. It's lazy to put a hat on. No, it's Willy Winky is James. He's got one of them bed caps. Wee Willy Chadders. Well, I'm going to get ready for Raw. Get that stream ready. Get that stream set up. So I'm going to bid you all adieu. Get a shower as well. Because they stink. And get ready for that stream. So, yeah, thank you for everybody what's joined. It's been good. You found out a few things that I still hate KSI. I don't. I just like winding people up. It's all been good. It's all been good fun. Hopefully you've got wrestlers that you want. I mean, I know that William Ensis just walked away with Bray Wyatt. Jesus Christ, man. Doesn't get any bigger than that. Thank you, James. Yeah, bickering as always, but we're good mates. You know me. It's all good jesting and a good laugh. You know that. You don't take it. If you're taking it seriously, then what the fuck are you doing with your life? Don't take anything serious. We're all here just to have a laugh. Well, I am going to watch some do videos and see if I can screw it up. Well, good luck with that one, Ever. Hopefully, I want pictures on Twitter of your new hairdo. I need to see if you do look like Jamie Hayter or not. Don't be a hater. Look like Jamie Hayter. Sam obviously got Drew. Shout out to you. Anyway, that's it. We're going into overtime and we don't need to. I've been Dave in Real Life Football. You guys have been awesome. And I'll see you in the Raw stream later. Bye for now.